Hello everyone, I'm Wolfblood, and sorry for no what videos. It has been a while, and just sorry for no videos in general. I was busy playing games with my friends, and yesterday, I just completely forgot about what ifs. I was doing my own thing. But anyways, I'm here to let you know I decided to end with Deku Evolve, and with Deku. What? Try number of life. It's not limiting. What? Hold on. Give me a second. It was Doomsday. Um. Anyways. Um. Before I get in, this is a webtoon. I will tell you this other series tomorrow. Sorry for the screaming. That's just my family having fun, and I can't really do anything about that. But anyways, hold on, I'm just going to pause it. Sorry, hold on, give me a second. Sorry for that. But anyways, back to the what if. This is what if Deku had V-Dice abilities. Well, I'm going to tell you all the abilities. So there's teleportation, telekinesis, invisibility, flights, and a all-seeing eye where he can look at people and basically um see like their identity and who they are. Even though in the webcomic, the dice is saying who's player and who's not player. But anyways, so this is technically going to be a leveling up what if. So the way Deku's going to level up is by dice. Like um Also, plus, there is not going to be any backlash. There will be a little bit of backlash, but not that much. Um, Deku's quirk is going to affect electronics and stuff as um, because of another characters known as X. X, I should give you a real quick spoiling. I was just telling you the abilities but now I'm going to get into some character lore. X is the overseer of the game. So I'm going to have it able where Deku is able to give people dice. It will be a weaker version of his dice, but they will become a player, so called. So there will be rankings. There's B ranks, A ranks, and S ranks. If you want more details, read the web soon. And anyways, I'm going to give you a little bit of a expert, like let you guys know what D ranks, A ranks, and S ranks are. D ranks, B ranks. They're not D ranks. B ranks are ones without powers. A ranks have powers. S ranks have more than one power. Which means Deku is going to be considered a S rank, one of the strongest. So, oh, also plus this is going to be a emitter / mutation because as I just been doing mutations a lot for some reason. But anyways, it's time to begin the talk or the what if. So we start out with Aizuku Midoriya being born. Aizuku. Ooh, another thing. Oh, this is where the mutation part comes out. Instead of Deku normally bleeding, he bleeds out dies. So, when you hit Deku, dice falls out instead of blood. Which Deku hits 0 dice, he dies. But that'll be fine. But anyways, yeah, so Deku's born, looks like a normal child and everything. What's I have happened? I know it. A couple years later, time for Deku's court to be checked out. When Deku gets to the court doctor's office, they're, they're like, your son has a quirk, but we don't know what it is. We don't know how to activate, or he doesn't know. So we have one more idea. Can you see if he can have any electronics like a tablet or a phone? Basically, like you need to give him this, then come back. Because Deku doesn't have any electronics right now, since he's only 4. But anyways, he's we still don't know, like, they can't activate, because it's like, we tried everything except for, like, electronics. The doctors don't want to give up their electronics, because he might destroy them by accident, and they're very important electronics. So, Inko says, how about I do it right now? Like, I'll just run to the store and grab a phone or something. And the doctor says, well, you're going to have to take your son. Inko says, I know. I'll be right back. As, like, we're just discussing what's going to be planned. Deku, in his little state, just doing what a kid does. Being there, just existing. And all of a sudden, these 2 little dice appear in front of Deku. Deku picks up the dice. He knows what dice are. He shakes them, throws them, and a screen appears in front of him. No one sees this. Deku says, no, the screen says what's in front of him. Would you like to join us? And it's like, listen, you will get powers, but you have to do these certain missions, yada yada yada. And Deku went, huh? As it disappears, and no, I'm going to scratch that. So, a little bit. So, Nico takes Deku to the electronics, seeing what type of electronic they she should give him. So you give him a tablet. Yeah. Got a child-proof casing, and went back to the court doctors, got re-signed in. Then the doctor says, as a mysterious person started texting Deku, saying, are you ready to play the game? As Deku types in yes. And this so-called mystery person goes, I'm X, your quirk. Or, part of your quirk. I will tell you the rules and what your quirk does. As Deku says, as the doctors went, oh, this is going to be helpful. Rule 1, your quirk is a type of leveling up system. So, I'm going to give you quests. You must complete them. They don't have a certain amount of time, but if you want to deny a quest, you lose dice. And so you have to, it's kind of like a fee. The more dice you gain, the more levels you gain, and the more stronger you gain. and new powers will unlock. So the higher level you are, the more you can change what you want and get more abilities. And you can even change how you look, but that's up to you. So, in our fairness, you can let other people use dice. That means you can spread me around. So yeah, also plus warning, during you giving other people dice, they can take your dice if they attack you. And if you attack them, you gain their dice. As the doctors are like, huh, this is interesting. This is a pretty strong quirk. As X goes on explaining the powers. Teleportation is one of your main powers. Time pause, the strongest power you can get, but yet the most dangerous. Flight. You can get the ability of flight. That's just a that can explains itself. You get telekinesis, the power to move items with your mind. You get invisibility, the power to be invisible, and the all-seeing eye, where you get to look at someone and you get to see their info. Quirk powers, there's age and power level, saying if you're able to take them on or not. There's also if oh yeah, if you don't want to kill anyone, you still gain dice, but it's a lot lower amount than killing. The the more hold on. The amount of dice if you don't kill someone is about 10. It's about 8 to 6. But if you kill someone, it's about 10 to 20. Nice. So, if you want to choose a non-violent way, you still gain dice. Don't worry. But anyways, it's good luck. And I'll be here to the end. So, you just can call me X, by the way. I hope this spelling wasn't that hard to understand, because you're only a child. So yeah, I tried my best, and thank you. As if a doctor's like, huh, okay, that's about it. So, your abilities, we will call them dice. As the doctor says, that's very useful. And we call your abilities dice. As Inko says, huh, my son sounds like he will be a very strong hero. As the doctor says, yes, he will be a mighty fine hero. But anyways, is that's... And Deku actually asks now, can I be a hero? Really? The doctor says, and Inko says yes. As Deku's so pumped to have a quirk. And when Deku gets home, X says, first objective, help your mother clean the house. As Deku says, okay. As Deku starts cleaning the house, with Inko barely putting herself down, and Inko says, sweetheart, what are you doing? Deku says, oh, it's one of my main objectives right now. Oh, X just gave me my first objectives. And Deku cleaned the house. As dice appeared, these blue and very shiny dice, and Deku decided to give one to Inko. Seeing, I want to say the amount of dice Deku got is 2. He got 2 dice, and Deku gave one to Inko, saying, hey, would you like to gain dice too? Inko says, maybe. Let me see. As Inko rolls the dice, and Iko. Well, I want to say Deku has these powers pre-existing. I want to say Deku need about, hold on. I want to make this as a leveling system. Level 1 will be the all-seeing eye. So Deku has the all-seeing eye already. Level, 6 will be teleportation. I say no. Level 6 will be the, telekinesis. So, oh, level 6. Level 12 will be the, flight. Um, 18 will be a teleportation. 24 will be the, teleportation. Wait, no. It will be invisibility. Flight. 18. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 will be flight. Final one, I want to say, actually, I'm going to recalibrate the dice amount. So, well, going to recalibrate the XP and dice. So, level 1 will be, like I said, RCI. Level, oh, 5. Level 5 will be telekinesis. Level 10 will be flight. I say no, teleporting. Level 15 will be the flight. Level 20 will be invisibility. And 25 will be finally time pause. But you gotta remember, there's more than one route. So, now, we're going to see what Deku sees real quick. Deku sees Inko, called Player 2. Oh, Dice Mount 1. And Inko, level 1 ability will be telekinesis. So, yeah. And Inko looks at Deku, he says, so, what's your level 1? And Inko is like, huh, this is weird, I don't feel anything strange. And X pops up on Inko's phone, saying, well, you only got one experience, one XP point, so not surprising. I'm surprised Inko, surprised Izuku shared this early. But anyways, you will get daily quests just like him. And X disappeared. So, when Deku gets to the preschool, well, Bakugo does bully some kid. Deku tries to stop him. Deku gets beat up. And I want to say X pops up saying HP level. Being beat up is not that bad, so, actually, it's pretty bad, but, HP level is almost a knockout level. So, there's two levels, two versions of his HP. There's, bleeding and non-bleeding HP. Non-bleeding, he's about half health for being KO. So, yeah, he will not lose dice, but anyways, time for, yeah, so yeah, that's about it. So, Deku, when bell rings, Deku does go to class, everyone thinking, oh, he's quirkless, like Deku's kind of a late bloomer, I want to say in this universe, they get their quirks pretty early, around 3 to 4. So Deku's the only one who didn't got his quirk quite yet, but now he has one. So, when everyone asks what's his quirk, and Deku says dice, and everyone's super confused. What does he mean by dice? And Deku says, well, every time I gain... So, Deku just pulls out his tablet. I want to say he does have it on him, just in case, like, X gives him a mission. And Deku says, hey, X, can you tell them what dice do? As just X says, I will only tell them what you want me to tell them. Tell them about the leveling up system, that's about it. And Dice applies and telling everyone how the level up system works. And everyone's saying, that's pretty strong quirk. As X also says, oh, Izuku, I have a new quest for you. Would you like to take it? And Izuku says, yes. What is it? Defeat Bakugo in a 1v1 battle. As the teacher says, wait, your quirk is censoring it and just told you to 1v1 Bakugo. And Deku says, yes, well, I'm going to have to do it. And the teacher says, wait, no, don't do that. As X appears on the screen saying, well, you can save the quest for later. And remember, Izuku? You don't have to do it quite, right away. Ooh, that's the lowest spoilers. And Izuku says, oh yeah, I forgot. But I will save that for later then. And the teacher says, whew. So yeah, after school, Bakugo shows up, saying, oh, 1v1, huh? You're still weaker than me. And X says, hold on, Izuku, I'm just going to give you a little buff. And X kind of gave Deku, like, a little bit, just like it's mid plus strength. Like this is, X is basically a god in the universe, if you didn't know. So, yeah. Deku and Bakugo did fight. Deku won. I want to say, for Bakugo's defeat, for a KO, I said 8 for normal, because this was a mission. I want to say he gets 10, so he gets 18. So Deku gets 18 dice. Deku uses the dice, and Deku is about level 2. Yeah, Deku's now level 2. Deku doesn't really know how to use points quite yet, so I'm saving that for later. Alright, time skip. Deku onto the middle school. Alright, so I want to say during this time, Deku is now level 5, so he has telekinesis. Yes, Deku, actually no, I want to say you got telekinesis, so I said 15, no, 10 was flight, so he has flight, actually no, teleportation. Deku has telekinesis and teleportation, so Deku is pretty strong. And I want to say over years, Bakugo actually asked to become a dicer. And Deku think about an X says, but you bully him. Should he really let you? Ooh, Inko. Inko's a level. If Deku's about level 10, Inko's about, I want to say he does a lot more things. It's Deku. So she has, I want to say she's about level 20. Inko hasn't been really gaining any new powers. I want to say only Deku gains the new powers. Inko gains sub-abilities to her quirk. So, I'm trying to think, I want to say, hey, Inko reached level 2 on her kinesis quirk. So, she has pyrokinesis. I want to say, hey, because of this, so Deku quirk is, does help out a lot. So, yeah. Kinesis is basically first form of Inko's pull and grab. So, Deku has a level 1 kinesis, level 1 teleporting, level 1, and I see, yeah, that's about it. Oh, I don't think the power of sight, first, actually, I'm pretty sure it has 3 extra levels to foresight. Oh yeah, there is, I'm not going to say anything quite yet. So, Deku, ooh, oh yeah, yep, I forgot about something, but anyways, that will be later. So, um, when Deku is considered to be one of the strongest in his class, and everyone thinks Deku is going to, yay, like, Bakugo is picking on Deku. Deku's still the same old Deku, but with a quirk. And Deku has been Bakugo more than once. Once in a 1v1 fight. At that time, it was also a quest. Also, plus, I want to say Deku's quest right now just pops up on his phone. Xing, ooh, catch the paper with your kinesis quirk. Deku says, huh, this is new. As the teacher walks in with a bunch of paper, and Deku realizes, oh, that's what X meant. As the teacher says, well, I got tests for y'all, and I know, and he promptly folds up the paper, just like the anime, and says, I know all of you want to be heroes. Deku cancels the paper. I want to say this gives Deku about, um, 6 dice. And dice appeared in front of Deku. And Deku, let's say, he says, whoa, that's a close one, Teach. As the teacher says, oh, thank you, Izuku. Would you please stop using your quirk? Deku sets down the paper and says, oh yeah, I almost forgot about my dice reward. And he rolls the dice. I want to say he's almost level 11. So this batch of dice basically got him to level 11. And the teacher says, huh, I wonder how strong you are now, Izuku. Izuku says, I'm still not that strong. I just have teleportation and, telekinesis and the ability to see. And I want to say, yeah, you know what? I'm going to end this off here. This is going to be part 0. I'll be continuing this series. These, new series. Still secret. Not telling you guys. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking if you do. Thank you if you sub if you do. If you dislike, let me know why. And I want to continue this. I'm going to make a part 2, 100%. So yeah. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, Lamine part 2 will be coming out. Or part 1, I can't remember. Will be coming out soon.